Okay. Hey guys, it's me again, Kayla, back on the couch. But this time, I got somebody different. And you guys probably recognize him if you guys were at the show. If you didn't, that sucks. You should have been there. Then you would have met him. We have Mr. Jojuan. He is a lot of things, but I'm not gonna say too much because I want him to talk for a little bit. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Um, my name is Jojuan Thomas, of course, as you know, host, coach, party promoter, amongst that father, most important thing, um, amongst a lot of other things, I should say.
Okay, okay. So wait, party promoter, right? How did you start there?
Well, I started with the CEO of 1983, the brand.
Mm,
Uh, it was his idea. He's like, "Hey man, listen, let's take this on the road. Let's try something. Let's see where it go." We started in a little small club called CJ's. Um, and one of the nights, after having a good time, he handed me the microphone, and I'm like, "Okay, well, let's see what we can do with it." And from there, it just went a lot of other places. A
mhm.
lot.
So is that like how hosting became a thing for you?
Yes, it is. Yes, I'm using my
Um,
voice. Yes.
okay, okay. And you're a coach.
Yes, I am. I am a flag football coach, starting with third and fourth graders, all the way up to seventh and eighth graders. All the smoke flag football, which 1983 brand is a sponsor, a proud sponsor.
Clock it. Sorry, that's what's up. No, that's cool. I didn't know that. But now you're hosting other things. You host weddings too, right?
Yes, I've done weddings, um, birthday parties, a lot of birthday parties,
And then you just did your first show.
and I did my first live event with the one and only Kayla Renee.
Clock it, clock it. Yeah, it was crazy, y'all. It was a great time. So I did write down questions. I'm gonna try and go off my questions. Sometimes it just be off the dome because I'll be fired with it. Anyways, okay. When did you realize you loved hosting? Like, when did you realize that it was just you?
I think I gotta say, having that mic in my hand and being able to have control of the crowd. Um, you basically you predict if they're gonna be hype, if they're gonna be calm, if they're gonna laugh. I think that moment puts me in control, and I something I enjoy doing.
I think that takes you gotta be really like a certain person for that. 'Cause a lot of people don't follow who's on the mic.
Uh, Even when you on the mic, still have I'm still nervous as hell.
Really,
I'm still
could never tell.
because I think you want everybody to understand you. You want everybody to go with you, work with you, connect with you is the word I'm looking for.
Okay,
You want everybody to connect with you, but if they don't, what you gonna do then?
you stuck.
You stuck
You stuck. But
like
I would
Chuck.
never thought you was nervous because the way you hosted at that show. I'm not gonna talk about it yet. We'll get into that. But it was crazy. Y'all would have thought he's done 1,000 of them. But I will ask, what's different? What was different about hosting a show versus what you're used to?
Um, it's funny. I had a moment in the show where Jason was standing in the back and he was like, "Volume, volume."
Bring it down. We're not at the
So,
club.
right there we go. So when you in the club, you loud. Doing a live show, it's different. It's more personal. You gotta interact a little bit more.
Yeah,
You look for those laughs.
yeah.
Live club, you just looking out and you just watching people's
Yeah,
faces
it's
and
gonna look.
how they moving. Yeah, yep,
So the energy's different.
yep.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, confidence and growth. At the point that night where you were like, okay, yeah, I got this. Like, where did you get that? Like, what was the moment?
um, I would have to say in between first show and second show,
Okay.
I was able to loosen up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you to
Yeah,
Gentleman's
yeah.
Jack for that.
All right.
um, Once I got that in, I worked out some of the little stuff that I knew was bothering me in the first show. Once I worked that out, it was like, okay, boom, perfect. I got a little bit more ideas from the first show.
Yeah.
Shout out to Toledo Shares mentioning the wine glasses
Yeah.
coming with the bottle of wine. That was only in the second show.
Yeah.
So first show, you just you trying to figure it out. Second
Yeah.
show, it's figured out.
That's how we are when we're doing the music too. It works the same way on our end, but also the shows completely different dynamics of people.
Yes.
Like the first show, it's always it's the early birds. They just trying to get in, get out. They might be a little older. Not all. I ain't saying you're old, but I'm just saying
They participated.
but they're quieter. They're more reserved.
Yes.
5:30 show is definitely more reserved. The 8 o'clock show, they ready to go wherever we want them to go.
Indeed.
So it's definitely easy to be more comfortable in the 8 o'clock show as well.
Indeed, I agree.
Yeah, I'm glad we agree on that. Next question. Do you feel like coaching has impacted how you show up as a host? How do those two worlds connect for you?
I think coaching, being that I do it for my son, all of this was just for that guy. That little guy he changed me a lot. He made me grow up. Yeah, don't take nothing away from my girls. My girls made me a father. Madison saved my life. But having a boy just changes you.
Yeah.
It makes you start to grow as a man. So with that, I think knowing that I'm coming into myself and that I'm growing, it's more of a happy version.
Got you.
So it was easy to get in front of there and laugh and joke and be happy and show that I'm happy and eager to do it.
Oh, that's what's up. That's a good connection. Next question. Let me see. What made you want to lock in with 1983 after that? And how would you describe your role with us now in your own words?
What made me want to lock in is, of course, the CEO, Jason Rayford, C as I call him. CEO, let's get this cake. So you know that I'm always saying it. It's just something that's locked in. Even when he called me, I answered the phone. CEO, let's get this cake out the gate. He know what's going on. It's my big brother. A lot of things about me have came from him. The way I dress, fashion, definitely that fashion and dressing has came from him.
Yeah, he be on it.
Yes. What made me want to lock in, I think, from the moment that I seen him doing something positive, and I realized that this is really positive. Yeah. I think it just made me like, yeah, I gotta be a part of this. Yeah. I gotta be a part of this. Yes.
It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul. But what would you describe your role with us now in your own words?
I am. How can I say this? let's say Jason running late. I am Robin to his Batman. So
got it.
I know my brother. I know what he expects. I know what he likes. So when he's missing in action, I know to step up and step in and take over. Until he comes back, and I can fall back and go do what I need to do.
Okay. You do other things as well, but I'm gonna let him have it because we're not about to argue on the podcast.
We not, because I'll tell everybody you're my client.
That's
the mental patient. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cut that out. The next question is actually our last one, but what do you want people to feel when you're on the mic, or even when they leave a conversation with you moving forward?
The change, the growth. I'm not who I used to be. I'm not my mistakes. Yeah. I am not my mistakes. I am a better person than I was. And when you're in front of me and I'm hosting your event, I want you to connect with me. Be happy, smile, laugh. Be ready for this artist that's getting ready to come up and tear this stage down. Learn something from me about that artist.
No, I feel like you do exactly that. I feel like for the show, everyone just talked about like how it was so wild and amazing to have a host, and the way you did it, it was like, man, what is this event? It's not the same one we've been doing. It was 10 times better. So, no, I definitely feel that. I respect it. That's the nice thing I'm gonna say to you, and we can be mean the rest of the day.
Thank you. That's crazy. That is crazy.
It's okay. It's a love-hate relationship, but yeah. Thank you for joining me on the couch.
I got some questions for you.
Oh gosh.
Can I ask you?
Yeah. What's crazy is I was gonna be like, you have any questions for me? But I was scared.
Of course, I got some questions for you. Okay. What do you feel when you out there and you singing and that leg is shaking and that leg is going? What
It's crazy. Started a trend. People started posting it.
what's going on at those moments?
In those moments when I'm singing the songs that I'm singing, and I wrote them all, so they're my words. In those moments, I'm really trying to like let people know what I'm trying to say. Like I want them to understand. If it's the song "If You Could See Me," the last one that he made me do again, and encore when I had already gave it. Oh my God, we did it again. But when I was singing that song, I'm like, it's my best way to communicate with people outside of me. I'm already such an awkward socializer.
I got you.
So in music, it's like the best way I can communicate. It's the best way I can get my thoughts out. So when I'm singing, that's me talking to y'all. Like,
Okay.
and I feel like that's what makes my experience or my shows different than a lot. In the cities, like a lot people call it a performance, and I feel like, yes, like it's a performance, but to me, no, I'm giving you a message. I need you to hear me. I need to talk to you.
Okay. And then with that, how do you feel your relationship with God affects your music?
It affects all of it. I literally can't write a song without him. Like I don't write songs that I don't experience, and I don't write any experiences that I'm not having with him.
I got you.
So all of my music is literally just me writing my diary of my journey, like in a spiritual way, in life, just through music. Music is my diary entries of how I'm walking this life with God.
Okay, I understand that.
So it's all out there.
And last question.
Okay.
Last question before you start talking over me. Do you ever see yourself doing a gospel album? Got you.
That's crazy. That is so crazy. Yes. I I am going to work on a gospel project after this project, after we, I don't know when the touring starts. I don't know if it's gonna be before or after the tour. I don't know, but yes, the next big project will be a gospel album.
They're waiting for it.
Heard it here, folks, and he put me on blast. That's crazy. Didn't see that one coming. But okay. Any more questions? That's it?
No question.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining me in this little interview. It was nice. It wasn't little. It was fulfilling, filled with a lot of things. People get to know you now. They don't get to hear you outside of you yelling on the mic. You know?
Maybe. maybe not.
Yeah.
You know.
But now they get to know you.
I hear that.
So this is the guy that you guys see hosting the shows. This is the guy that you'll see running around, helping everybody out, doing management stuff a lot of times. But yeah, it was nice having you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye.